And our story was unique in that sense. You know, we had three kids at the time. We were going for baby number 4 and got baby number 4 and 5 and 6. And what I thought was going to be the end of the world, because I don't know how I'm going to juggle triplets, ultimately became the biggest blessing and the funnest time of my life, despite, you know, not having any sleep, but just, you know, just raising these 3 babies with the older kids and my wife, you know, the bonding that we had and really the satisfaction I got as a dad. And then ultimately getting the news that one of them was diagnosed with a brain tumor. You know, it was like a splash of reality times 2. First, the news of triplets not too prior, and then all of a sudden the news that we got, you know, one of them has cancer and it's a brain tumor. And I think at the time, you know, sharing my story, it almost didn't make sense not to share it. I mean, at the time, people knew who I was. Again, I was as a kind of public figure already, and I just felt like we should share something, at least share the news. And when we shared the news, it was so, you know, at times comforting knowing that there's people out there who were in our same boat, or there's people out there cheering us on or praying for us, whatever sort of religious background they are part of. You know, I thought it really did lift us up. And, you know, people started being part of our lows and our highs and, you know, joining our journey. And it really, people from all over the world. And it made me realize what kind of impact, not me, but my son at the time, what kind of impact he was having. People would recognize, people would see his face and just be drawn to it and follow for that reason. And then, you know, we got the devastating news that his cancer was terminal. And although we didn't think it was, we thought he was in remission. We had taken a trip to Disneyland in celebration of him being in remission. And, you know, on the drive home from Disneyland, heading back to Utah, he started showing some symptoms and throwing up. And, you know, we came back, we took him, got an MRI, and sure enough, it had come back, and it was as aggressive as it's ever been. And sharing that news, and, you know, again, I could have hid and not shared it, but I think we found some solace in sharing our son, sharing our story, being lifted up. And then it turned to life after, you know, losing your child. What do you go through, and what kind of ups and downs do you experience?